Alright, so heading into my 5th placement game, I'm going Twisted Fate versus Katarina. It's honestly a pretty decent matchup. Like, I actually like playing this matchup. I know a lot of people like the Katarina side, but I just like to hover the gold card, wait for her to come in, I just gold card auto, move back, get the spacing right. When it comes to comps, I feel as though their comp is like a little bit better because like I feel like their skirmishes are really good, like their 2v2 and 3v3s. But, I mean, we have a really nice 1-3-1 comp with the Fiora and TF. But as I always say, like, splitting in lower elos, I think this is gold something, it's just like, it just doesn't really work. You're better off playing a team game and just looking for like picks and mispositions by the enemy team. So they have a Kayn jungle. Level 2 gank unlikely, but can happen. Gonna be from the red side, so just chilling. You don't really want to shove in. Biggest mistake I see people doing is just like brainlessly shoving the waves. If I'm shoving, there's a reason I'm shoving. It's either to get a level 2 spike early or to get priority so my jungler can invade. That's the only 2 reasons I'd shove. Another reason, maybe if they have like a Shyvana, they have 0 gank pressure, and maybe they have something like a Mouse who really struggles to CS on the tower. I might go for a shove. But even then, it's still kind of risky, so. No point chasing that. Just shove the wave. I'll get a reset in. Actually, like it's a really good gank by the Lee. Ends up not having to do it, but the Katarina could have just like ran back if he didn't come. So, well played by him. I collect the free kill. Like, I'm just going to go really aggressive here. I'm going to get a blasting, get a control ward. Katarinas are kind of like Yasuo sometimes in that a lot of, like, they'll end up out-trading themselves by playing too aggressive and taking too much minion aggro. The Kayn tries to gank. I'll move down here. Maybe I can try and bait it out. Bait him in, and then me and the Lee can clean up. I mean, this Lee Sin is synergizing extremely well, dude. Holy. Went for the flash, so like it's 100%. If I hit the stun, the Lee can just follow up with the Q. I was just carefully watching what abilities he had. I knew he still had the Q up. And Dematerializer. Catalyst, and then I'm just gonna look for a roam. I don't really like. Maybe I could stick around and go for a solo kill heal, but there's just I don't have time. I need to go, get my mana, get my fucking ultimate on the map and get the global off. I really want to snowball bot lane. If you can snowball Tristana Morg, they can shove their tower. They can get, like, massive gold leads, which are going to transition to the dragon. They can switch out to top. I can kind of communicate with them and, like, just tell them how to play the map. It's not that hard to play a, like, Tristana. As long as she knows where to go and what towers to auto. Ooh, almost, dude. Really don't like Fioras in lower elos, just because it's like, it's pretty hard to execute. Like Fiora in the hands of Khan versus Fiora in the hands of a gold player, it's not even the same champion. It's literally, it's so disgusting how different of a champion is. Alright, so she has the ultimate. I'm pretty confident I can bully out. Grab the flash there. Then mid flash, just gonna go 12. Mid flash 12, copy paste that, put it in that chat. Let your team know when the Katarina has flash. It could mean like next Lee Sin gank, he can just come through with a flash kick and 100% kill. I could ultimate there. I don't know, it's kind of risky though with the Camille being MIA. I really want to go for the Camille. I get my stack deck up, and then I'll try and bait in. A lot of people say like TF is better high elos, but I honestly love TF in the lower elos because it's so much easier for me to kind of like track their jungler movements and like, oh shit. Fuck, dude, I accidentally just sold my corrupting. Yeah, what's that saying? Like, it's easier for me I can see like where the jungler, and the junglers don't seem to be that aware of like TF ult looking for counter ganks. A lot of times they'll force into ganks, and I'll be sitting with my TF ult and I'll just be waiting. I'm gonna come, and the counter ganks always seem to work really well. Like Kane there just goes in. I see him coming from a fucking mile away. I'm not sure if it's like lack of coordination, no one's like pinging, but come for the kill. Like he's probably going bot side here because they're overextended. Probably like in here. Yeah. Not even watching. Go to heaven, that goes you. Okay, so I have the lead. My team has the lead. Now what do we do? Now we want the objectives. We want the Drake. We want the Rift. We want all the outer towers, and then we want to drop into a 1-3-1. That's our win condition. Oh shit, boy! I'm gonna bait this shit. Okay, entered pretty hard, but it all works out. We want the Drake, we want the towers, we want the Rift, we want to drop down mid into 1-3-1. Like, that is 100% what we should be going for. Like, I usually communicate with my team. I'll say, Lee, let's try Drake soon. Then bot go top for Rift. Just kind of put the idea in their head. Like, a lot of the times, you can't make them do things in the lower elos. They don't really understand what the optimal play is. Like, I always say, you have to play with your team in lower elos. So even if you have the correct call, you have to have in mind that your team is a bunch of, like, monkeys. And at any point, they're not going to follow the call. They don't know what the right call is. So you have to make your decisions around them not knowing the right decisions. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time, it's good for me to be in a side lane splitting. But I'm aware that my team doesn't understand, like, a 1-3-1, a 1-4 comp. So I'll make sure that I hover more mid side and not split side. Even though it's the wrong decision, it's the right decision because they don't know what the right decision is. They don't know how to play the correct decision out. So it's smarter to play towards what they are going to do because a lot of then they're just going to get caught mid and you'll be splitting bot and it's a bad decision. The right decision, but it's the wrong decision because you know they won't make the right decision. Yeah. I'm sure it might be confusing, but I know a lot of you will understand. That was such a bad. Now what do we do? This game's pretty much closed. Never, ever. One of the biggest mistakes, guys, in these lower elos, if you're like, is you get baited into their fucking horrendous calls. How many times have you done a ban or you've done something where you know is the wrong call, but you're like, okay, let's just try it. Like, that Fiora's going up there, and I go up there and dive as well with him. Always make your own decisions. Don't be forced into bad plays and errors by your teammates. Because they are going to be playing that fast, that fucking who cares, high risk, low reward type playstyle. And you're playing slow, you're playing smart, you're playing like medium risk, medium reward, not doing anything that's going to throw the game. Which is the best playstyle in solo queue. I think that TF is still strong, but not as strong as he was like on 8. The Unsealed Spellbook was kind of like a direct nerf to him. But with I actually think like the Time Warp Tonic. I love Time Warp Tonic. Tonic. There's actually something wrong with me. I cannot speak. Love that item. Love it because you go corrupting on TF. Close this bad boy out. 320. Nice little game there. 5-0 placements at the moment. Going pretty easy. Haven't had too many tough games at the moment. I was kind of hoping for like some big, long, tough games, but take what you can get, I guess. Alright, heading to my final placement game, boys. Playing into an Any with Ghost. Playing Talia. I've been playing like mainly Cassiopeia. I think Cassiopeia on 8.4 is just it's too far gone. It's too strong, but I'm going to close out the placements with the Talia game. Currently 9-0. Hopefully this will be a 10-0 placements. I'm not too sure what I'm going to place. I'm thinking like maybe Plat. I'm thinking maybe in Platinum. I just got to make sure to close this game out and win it. Looking at the map, you just want to look like Tristana Braum. It's kind of it's a hard lane to gank. But so is Camille, so... Look, it's just going to be however the game plays out, I'll look for the roams. There's not really a specific lane I'll be looking towards. It's going to be whoever is getting shoved into, and I can get a nice little roam off. Kindred into Nunu. Pretty sure Kindred like hard counters tanks, but it's like the second Kindred I've seen this season, so don't know. We can't do it. Ooh. Alright, so the support has no flash now. I'll probably try and get a roam off. Maybe even level 2. I might actually go for a level 2 shove. So shove the first 2 waves as hard as I can, and then roam down through here and look for the gank onto the Braum. He's gonna have like, if they shove early on, which they should be with the Trist Braum, I could maybe get a kill here. It's just like small things like that you got to think about in your gameplay. Now I'm going to move straight down bot. Roll no flash. This is going to be 100% a kill. Identify they have no summoners. Gift that first blood over to the 80 carry. Just small things like that, guys. You always got to be thinking ahead, planning ahead. Don't just like brainlessly play the game. It's hard for me to identify that any roam. Oh shit, she still has the fucking... Off the flash? Please tell me he gets that. Nice, Kindred. I fucked up a little bit. I actually thought she would have used the ultimate. I just like assumed that she used ult for the bot side. Try to never assume. Nice, keep going. Nice, boys. It's actually really good by the Kindred. Baited that bitch in. The Nunu got shredded. I think bot lane dropped. I think they're dropping a couple of kills. Alright, so as soon as I get the top side roam, I'm going to go straight bot. If I can get 2 kills here into like a Drake or something, holy, it'd be insane. There we go. It's 2200 for Ludens. It's pretty expensive. Oh shit, he's staying. What the fuck? Nunu's here, 100%. Oh, fuck. There you go. Keep going, keep going. Now tower. Ooh. I think Tower's pushing out a little bit here. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna stay. Nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna go. I was just like, I really want to go for it. But I think if I die, it's a massive throw. I just want to shove this mid wave. Get my Luden's base in. It's too important. Just try and transition a little bit of that gold over. Not too much. Like, you don't have to give fucking everything. You know what I mean? Up tower. On AFK. What did we learn? We learned you never ever be respectful of your opponent. If your opponent's DC, guys, you kill them. If they're AFK, you kill them. If they're emoting, you put the damage down. If you play ranked, you play ranked to win. You don't play it to make you don't play it to make friends. You don't like sometimes like you don't even play it to have fun. Like you're spamming a champion maybe you don't like, but it's the strongest. Maybe you're one tricking Annie and you just want to blow your brains out because it's so boring. But you're all here to win. I kill AFKs every single time, and if you think less of me, you think less of me. I'm not gonna stop doing it ever. So get that blue buff, get mid lane tower down. Now I want to start pushing and rotating up to the top side. Push, rotate through here. Maybe you can get something here. The one awkward thing right now is like you need fucking 1250. You can't waste items for the death cap. So if I want a death cap right now, it's like I might have to sell a Doran's. It's always hard to fit it in, so it's always awkward as fuck. Anyways, beautiful little Talia game there. Pretty much just like a textbook Talia game where I punished my mid, roamed bot, took advantage of summoner spells, timed everything out. I don't know, it's a good game. And we get placed in Platinum 4 for the level 1 to rank 1. I think the highest you can get is Plat 3. I think I've done Plat 3 before. Plat 3 or Plat 4, it's like the highest you can get. Off a fresh account, hasn't been placed last season, just straight fresh. 10-0, Platinum 4. Pretty happy with that. It's going to be a slow and steady climb. I think it's going to be a good series. Hope you guys can learn a lot, and I'll see you next time.